All right, now it's day 4, and I'm super excited about this one because it's all about exercise. And I want to tell you about my experience with exercise because there was a time in my life, for a little while, I was in a really low place in my life, and I was really struggling. And my son turned 1, and on that day, I decided I was done and I was going to do something about this. And so I made a commitment that I was going to start exercising, and I was even going to track what I was eating and things like that. And so every day I got up and I exercised. It was something really simple. I just did 20 minutes on my treadmill, just walking on an incline, and then I did a 7-minute interval exercise, series of exercises that were like resistance exercises. And I lost 50 pounds and I felt amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how powerful a tool and a resource exercise was for me. And right now I'm working on getting back into that habit because it is such a powerful tool to be able to cope. And if you think about how when you don't feel like exercising, you feel low and you feel stressed and you're thinking about it and you're doubting about it, and then you get it over with, or you get it done and you feel so much better. You just feel so amazing. And it's because of all of the happy hormones that are going on in your brain that are stimulated because you got out and you exercised, you moved your body. And there's a lot of benefits to getting up and moving your body that can help to keep your cardiovascular system going strong, even your digestive system going strong. It reduces stress, and it just keeps all of your muscles and your bones stronger because you're doing something to exercise your bodies. So I really want to encourage you on this day and this challenge to do exercise. If that's a hard thing for you, then come into the emails, subscribe to the emails, and I have a list of the apps that I've used to help to encourage me to exercise. And there's a lot of different resources, like you can join groups and you can have accountability partners, and you can do things like that help you to stay on task. But even if you don't want to do a major workout every day, all you have to do is just get up, go for a walk, or get up and do a few squats or something like that to get your body moving. I know that there's a wide range, a variety of different types of exercise that can be more difficult or less difficult. I used to think that yoga was something that was really easy and really simple, and it's not. It's really challenging, and I totally recommend it. I love doing yoga because of that challenge that it is. And every time I do yoga, I feel like my body is getting stronger and more flexible, which is amazing. As getting older and things like that it can be really helpful to do those types of exercises. There are amazing resources for exercising on YouTube. I follow a YouTube channel that has that they post HIIT exercises, which is high intensity interval training. And there are studies that talk about how that type of exercise is really effective for your health because the intervals help you to have you work out really hard and then you get to recover in between. And that there are studies that show that as you do interval workout, that you can work out less. And so that's a really amazing way to exercise, is to do those interval workouts. And then strength training is a really great way to strengthen your muscles and your bones. And so it's amazing. All of these things are really just great for your brain. And that's what's amazing about these coping strategies, that we focus on creating the outcome that you desire and being intentional about it, not just being passive or escaping. Even though these things are great escape mechanisms, but they are productive escape mechanisms. They are creating something that is helpful and productive and healthful for you. And again, talking about wellness, It's not just the absence of disease, it's also working towards something. I'm convinced that our trials and our struggles in life are not just to be endured. We need to learn how we can do something in spite of our trials, that regardless of the level of health and well-being that we feel, that we do something about it, that we work towards our goals and our vision that we have for our well-being. And so exercise is an awesome way to do that, and I challenge you today to do something, even just for 15 minutes. Supposedly you can even do something just for 7 minutes. And if you break it up during the day, throughout the day, then you get more out of it. I also recommend getting some kind of way to track how much you're working on your steps or keeping yourself moving. You know, there are sites that recommend little ways that you can fit it in, like taking the stairs or parking further away from your destination, little things like that. But moving your body is an amazing way to cope. And when you do it, be mindful about it. Listen to your body. Listen to what's going on as you're doing that, and be present with it. And even if you're listening to music or things like that that help to motivate and stimulate your exercise, be present and appreciate it for what it is, as a way to cope and recover from the stress of your day. Thanks again for following along. Be sure to share this with your friends. Send them to homeandfamilyculture.com/cope to catch all the videos in the 30-day challenge. And then head over to Instagram and find me at Family Culture Podcast. Tag me in your stories and tell me about how this series is making an impact on you. Tell me how this particular coping strategy is impacting you, and tag me and use the hashtag Family Coping Skills. Thank you so much for following along. You can also email me if you have questions or insights or anything you want to share at jody@homeandfamilyculture.com. Thank you so much.